Today's special. It heats you up from the inside out. Here we go, our annual tradition. We do it every single fall, and today we're bringing back a new exclusive version of our always popular and ever favorite Warm Living Deluxe Infrared Stove Heater. This one is brand new. We've got brand new elements, we've got a new heating design, we've got a new digital remote. It's very powerful, cozy, warm heat. In fact, it's infrared heat, so it actually heats you, not the air. It's like heating you from the inside out. We have some fabulous colors for you to choose from. So come on in and take a look. You can choose from the red, we have the teal, we have the copper, we have the gray, and we have the black. We have a today's special price, $50 off retail. We have individual flexible payments, just $20 to get this home. We also have free shipping and handling, so you don't have to worry about a thing. But the best thing of all is that I can promise you this. You are not going to be cold this winter. So if you're tired of shivering, if you're tired of missing out on those family fun occasions where maybe you're in the basement, or maybe you're in that additional room, or maybe it's the guest room that needs a little bit of cozying up, we've got the perfect solution for you, and it's here tonight at this amazing today's special price. Get it home. You can call us. You can order online at 765-942. And here to tell us all about it is my good friend, Carrie McNally, who knows a thing or two about cold weather. Yeah. My cold weather friend from Minnesota, Carrie McNally, is in the house to talk warm living. Good to see you.
Happy holidays. A little early, that's okay. We do this every fall, and every fall it sells out. It just does, because one of the things we learned this week is we can't predict the weather. We don't know what's going to happen, but we do know it's going to get really, really cold out there. It's an honor to be with you. I've been with Warm Living and Cool Living. We do sort of an air conditioner every summer, and we do a heater every winter. This is the upgraded version, so you're getting the best possible technology at the best possible price, because you can't get this anywhere else. It's not available in the big box or the club stores. It's not available online except at hsn.com or live on television right now. And if you go to any of the massive social media posting sites where people like to post a lot of special things, you'll find that these old-fashioned wood-burning stoves are back in a big way. Yeah. If you wanted to purchase one, they're made out of iron. They weigh hundreds of pounds. You have to put the wood in it. You got to take the ashes out. You really have no control over them. No. When they get hot, they get really hot. They start to glow, and you can't turn them off. You really can't. This is the best of both worlds, because you have infrared heating technology. What does that mean? That means you're going to be heated subcutaneously from the inside out. It does not heat the air in the room, so it doesn't dry out the air in the room. It heats objects in the room. If you're like me and you have animals, fur babies, I have two cats, Callie and Sally McNally, and our Labrador Retriever just turned 2, Olive. They're gonna be hanging out right here. Yeah. Because let me tell you something about studios and television. I've been at this for 25 years, started my broadcasting career with the Marine Corps on active duty. Studios are kept freezing because there are so many lights. Well, when you come in here and you come into the front of this area by the cameras, it is a balmy 75, 80 degrees because of the heating elements. Now, this unit that you're gonna be purchasing today, either for yourself or for a family member or a loved one, weighs 10.5 pounds. So it is legitimately portable. It's a 3-sided viewing. That's a close-up right of the infrared. But as you can see the flame effect from 3 separate sides. That's the beauty of this. And this is the same kind of technology they use in Hollywood to create a flame effect. This is the infrared heat right here. This is rated to take the temperature in a 1,000 square foot room over the course of a couple of hours up 12 degrees. Here's how it works. The cold air comes in from the back. It goes up, over, and around those 3 infrared bulbs, and then it gently pushes that warm air out into the room that you're in. You can use this with the remote. You can operate it manually, which means you don't have to get out of bed. You don't have to get out of your comfy chair. And the difference is, we probably all grew up with those old-fashioned, scary, ray gun-like, they look like ray guns from a bad 50s or 60s sci-fi movie. They look like they're made for heating hot dogs. Okay, you turn them on, they smell bad, they make noise. This is the 21st century. In 2022, we have infrared heat to be thankful for. It is the latest technology. It has safety features, so if it were, heaven forbid, to tip over, it will shut itself off before it actually hits the floor. It has a nice, generous 6-foot cord. It's lightweight at 10.5 pounds, 10.55 pounds, right? So it's really lightweight, and you can view it from all 3 sides. It's 22.5 inches tall, it's 15.5 inches wide, and it's 11 inches deep, and you are getting something that you cannot get anywhere else. And with all the supply chain issues we've been dealing with, Sarah, I mean, my wife, my brilliant and beautiful wife, Kara, ordered chairs for her home office. They took 4 months to get there. These are in stock right now in the HSN warehouse. They're gonna be shipped to you or someone that you love first thing tomorrow morning.
And wouldn't it be nice to go into the season knowing you have that wonderful source of warm and cozy heat? I would love for you to take advantage. I would love for you to call and place your order tonight, because I want to give you a little bit of background here. We did this in 2019.
Yes.
That was also a today's special. It was also a very similar design. It was $99.99.
Yeah.
It sold out early. We did this again in 2020. It was also a today's special. It was also only $99.99. Also, we had colors that sold out very early in the day. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years in the making. We did not get to do this last year due to those supply chain issues. We finally have it back. It's a new design. It's an HSN exclusive, and you can only find it here. We're holding the same price that you saw back in 2019. So 3 years running, we're holding the price. We just want to make sure that you absolutely pick this up today. I know you're going to love it. I love the size, I love the shape. I love that it looks like a real piece of furniture. Go ahead and take a look. The flames, they're very lifelike. They're very realistic. They add that ambiance. And this also has the panels that go all the way around, so you can actually see the glowing logs. You can see almost the look of embers and a roaring fire. You can see it from the side. You can see it from the front. You can see it from the other side. It's got really easy to assemble legs, those fabulous little potbelly stove legs that have that wonderful kind of traditional curve to them. But the colors can be modern, they can be really updated, whether you're doing shabby chic or French provincial, or you're doing sort of a traditional home. If you like that very modern look, that kind of restoration look, go for that gray. Wouldn't that be beautiful?
This was the first one to sell out 2 years ago.
Okay.
Absolutely, it went so quickly. Now, it's getting really cold out there. We were just in the mountains over the weekend, and it's getting cold out there. But you know what it is here in the studio? This is a laser thermometer. A lot of the chefs like Curtis Stone, Wolfgang Puck, those guys use these to take the temperature of food without touching the food. I'm just going to take a quick temperature of the outside of this unit, and we'll give you an idea. So the top of this unit is already at 107, 106 degrees. This is at 454 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I cook pizza at home. That's the air that's coming out of this unit. Obviously, you're not gonna cook with this. That's not what this is about. But when we talk about an area the size of a living room, a large bedroom, any bedroom for that matter, or a kitchen area and a living room area, it's gonna be able to heat that room that you're in beautifully. It goes from 50 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. You can do it manually. Right down here, there's a little lever that opens up, and you have all of your buttons, big digital display. I don't have to put my reading glasses on to see that it's at 72 right there. Here's your flame effect. Here's a timer. You can set it to turn on or turn off within a 12-hour period. We can go up or down manually, and then this is my flame effect, and I have 4 separate flame effect settings. You can use this with heat or without. and it has the versatility, and it really looks and feels like a legitimate pot belly stove.
Aren't they beautiful?
It is really a beautiful, elegant design.
Is it to like install a fireplace?
Oh my God!
Right, and then
thousands of dollars, blowing out walls, doing all kinds of things. And I remember a long time ago when I was little, we went on a skiing trip. It was one of those where you're
cross country.
Cross country, yeah. And we got a cabin, and it had a potbelly stove in it. And I remember my father telling me, I was probably 15, 16 years old. I was so excited about building a fire. He goes, Harry, don't put too much wood in that, because at around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be 100 degrees in here.
Totally.
And I'm like, Dad, it's like 35 degrees outside. He goes, no, because you can't turn them down. You can't shut them off. And we're not going to throw a big bucket of water in there.
Right.
This is the best of both worlds, because you set this on exactly the temperature that you want. And let's face it, Sarah, you and I were talking about this in the green room. Who likes being cold?
No one.
Does anybody like it? For me, as I've gotten older, my hands get like stiffer, and we're not saying that this is gonna cure anything by any means, no. But we all understand how it feels when you're cold and uncomfortable, and my joints ache. One of the things we were talking about, it's so weird, I love washing my hands in hot water these days. For some reason, it makes my hands feel really good.
Yeah.
I got this from my dad as part of the greatest generation, served in World War II, was a public school teacher until he retired. Every night he sat and read with his cat Mookie on his lap in his TV study area, and he would have this, and I told him I had another Today's Special coming up, and he's like, Harry, if you need me to go on the air, I'm happy to go on the air. I'm like, take it easy, Dad. He goes, I'll call in, I'll give you a great testimonial. We'll even put Mookie on air. So I said, no, Dad, it's great, but he absolutely loves it. So if you're getting this for someone that you love, I know it's a little early in the season, but it's starting to get cold all over the United States. If you get this to someone that you absolutely love, it's a cliche, I get it, but it's the gift that keeps on giving.
You're right, and I would suggest that if you are thinking about someone that you love, the earlier you place your order, the sooner it's gonna get delivered right to your front door. And it's the only day that we are doing a Today's Special from Warm Living. This is our only stove Today's Special of the entire year.
That's it.
So there's not gonna be another heater, there's not gonna be another stove, there's not gonna be another opportunity like this. This is your like once a year day here at HSN. We really love our Warm Living Day. It's sort of an annual holiday tradition. We love that we're bringing you a new design. I'm going to point out a few of those upgrades for those of you that have maybe purchased one in the past. Maybe you're coming back to add one to an upstairs or a downstairs or a side room, front room. Maybe it's that home office and now you're working from home and you realize it's a little drafty in front of these old windows, or maybe it was that addition that you built to the house that doesn't have the same venting or heating like maybe the original structure does. It's the perfect time to say, you know what? I could get that room back if I just had a heater. Or maybe the kids would go play their Xbox in the basement if I had a heater down there. Or maybe I would work out more if I had a heater in my workout room. These are the wonderful ways that you will enjoy this heater. So come on in and take a look. Here's a couple of the upgrades. One upgrade was that we moved the heating element from the bottom to the top, and that was by your customer request.
Yes.
So it is very safe on all different flooring types. And of course, you can have it around your pets, you can have it around your kids. It's cool to the touch.
Yes,
I know we had some questions about the safety features from Jennifer on Facebook. It is cool to the touch all the way around. Here's the other big upgrade. The remote control, for the first time ever, you can use from across the room to not only adjust the thermostat to any specific temperature you prefer, any temperature between 50 and 90 degrees. If you like it 71 and your husband likes it at 74, you can fight over the remote control, but you'll each get it at exactly the temperature that you choose.
Exactly.
You can also select the flame setting, 4 different levels of brightness from across the room or from the comfort of your bed or from the comfort of your easy chair or the couch. You don't have to get up. There are manual buttons on the front panel as well if you're right in front of it, but otherwise you can use the remote control. So brand new upgrades to the heating design, brand new upgrades to the remote control. We're holding the price. It's an incredible buy, already very popular. So let's go through the colors and you can make your decision. And I'm going to encourage you to place your order online, hsn.com. Here's your item number, 765942. And here's how Flexpay works. not only do you save $50 off the price and an additional nearly $8 in shipping and handling, not a cent in shipping and handling if you buy anything over $75 or more, so take advantage of that wonderful offer. But you also get to pay this off in interest-free monthly installments, $20 to get it home. $20, we ship it to you right away. You've got the next 5 months to pay this off interest-free. So we'll start with the black, and I'll check with my producer. Black is the most popular, and it is that sort of more classic, most traditional look. And again, they're so lightweight. Carrie, pick that up for everyone.
No,
it's like
it's 10.5 pounds.
It's 10.5 pounds.
Yeah, simple and easy
like,
to pick up. So it's essentially portable.
Yeah,
that's basically
super
what it
portable. The gray, also very popular. And if you love a little bit more of a contemporary look, maybe you have a loft or an apartment, or maybe you have a more contemporary design, or you just love the gray colors that we're seeing. Match your flooring, match your walls, match your appliances. They're beautiful from every angle. The copper color is like a warm, sort of beautiful medium brown. So think about a cocoa brown or a chocolate brown with just a hint of that copper penny sort of finish. It's beautiful. Maybe you love that wonderful finish in some of your kitchen accessories. We love the red. I know it's fun to have a little pop of red over the holidays, or you kind of get that sort of log cabin feel.
I've
Isn't
always
that
been
great? It's like a brick red.
All
it's
these
like a
colors
true
are great.
red. And then maybe add something fun, a little bit retro, a little bit different. That's our beautiful teal. So come on and join us. We're chatting live on Facebook. If you have any questions about this amazing stove heater, we really want you to post them here. We'll be happy to answer them throughout the show, so you have all the information you need to make a great decision. But know this, every time we do this Today's Special, we only do it once a year. And it's always very popular, and colors always sell out early. So jump in. If you place your order now, I got one for you. And I love the idea that once you get this home, Carrie, if you have ever lived where maybe it's only cold a few weeks or a few months out of the year, this may be all you need.
This is, yes. In fact, my folks live in North Carolina, in Durham, and there's a contest every year, and my dad loves to win the contest, and he says to his wife, Ann, my stepmom, he says, listen, we're not gonna turn the heat on this year. This is the year we don't turn the heat on. And they're in North Carolina, it gets a little chilly up there, especially in Durham. And so that's one of the things that you can do with this. When we talk about square footage, we did a really interesting experiment with this. We were able to heat a room that was 1,000 square feet, think of that. And in a 9-hour period, the temperature went up 12 degrees. It's really rated for 150 square feet, but it depends on your house, your insulation, whether you have carpet or a tile or a wood floor, it all depends on you. I will tell you this from personal experience, it's able to heat an area the size of about a 2-car garage. In our home, we can heat the entire living room and the kitchen area, which is great because we wouldn't, want to turn on a fireplace. We don't have a fireplace in front of the television, but you can put this right underneath the TV set. It's really calming. It's a soothing subcutaneous heat. What does that mean? It's a big word. It means from the inside out. It's analogous to if you're out on a cold winter's day, and we have family in Boston, on Long Island where I grew up, in New York City, and in Chicago, when you walk out of the shade and into the sun, I don't care if it's 20 degrees below zero, the heat warms you from within. And that's the analogy that I always like to use with these infrared. This is 21st century technology. When I was growing up in the 70s and 80s, we had these things. And this is just the coil. Remember, they look like ray guns from a bad 50s or 60s sci-fi movie, and they look like they could cook hot dogs. This is infrared heating technology. It's the next level. It's analogous to sort of a light bulb versus a metal coil. And what happens is there's an intake in the back that draws the cold air in. Then that air goes up, over, and around those infrared heating elements, and then it pushes it gently out into the room, and it heats the objects in the room, like the chair you're sitting in or the bed you're lying in. It's completely safe for you, your family, your pets. The fur babies will love this, and they'll be right on the carpet or the floor right in front of this unit, and that's where they're going to end up living. Somebody said to me the other day, Sarah said, October 3rd, like, isn't that early? Isn't that really early? I said, no. The farther we push it up, the faster they sell out.
Right, and in fact, these are the items that you won't be able to find out there at retail.
Exactly.
And the best time to buy it is at the beginning of the season. And you would think, oh, it's the very beginning of the winter season, you should be charging full price. Well, actually, we're doing it at a sale price at the beginning of winter because HSN likes to do things backwards. And we also know that so many of you have been shopping with us for so many years. We always love to reward you for tuning in. This is the day. This is your warm living stove heater day. And I want to assure you, it has all the safety features that we've talked about. It's a new technology. It's not the old coils that used to get really hot, that used to have to worry about all the time. And it doesn't have the mess of a fireplace. Or my husband, Carrie, loved our wood-burning stove in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah.
And let me tell you, that thing cranks out a lot of heat.
Yeah.
But it is a real hassle. You have to constantly bring in wood from outside, wood chips everywhere, and then, of course, you're always cleaning the ash out of the stove. Got to be very careful about that. Have to hire a chimney sweep once a year, right, to clean out the chimney. So all of that, you can't adjust the temperature.
No, you can't.
And that was Jet's question on Facebook. Does it have different temperature levels? From 50 to 90. If you just want to take the chill out of the air,
yes, exactly,
you can set it at 59. If you want to really stay warm and cozy, put it at 75. If you're like me and you got a little too spoiled living in Florida over the last few years, I'm like, anything below 80, I'm starting to shiver. Or maybe I want to do like a hot yoga workout in my own living room. I could set it at 84 and I would love that feeling. My husband would come in, he'd immediately turn it down. But that's the wonderful thing. You can choose the exact temperature setting. You could even put this on a timer, Carrie. Let's say you wake up at 8.
Yes.
But how often do you wake up and your house is still freezing, right?
Yep. So you
From
can,
where you lower the
set it
thermostat
to,
at night,
yeah, you can
right?
set it to turn on before you wake up. You can set it to turn on before you get home. You have the versatility within a 12-hour period, whether it's AM, PM, to set it to exactly the temperature that you want, and it will come on exactly when you want it to come on. You're in complete control. That's why these have been so wildly popular. It has sort of an antique-y look, but state-of-the-art 21st century technology that you're in control of, either manually on the easy-to-read digital display or with that universal remote. We did a universal remote because we wanted people to be able to buy more than one unit. If you have one down in the basement, if you have one in that music room that you otherwise shut off during the winter months, and you lose track of either of these remotes, they work for all of them. That's the beauty of it. You don't have to worry about it. And you can do it without having to get up. You can adjust the temperature from wherever you're seated or while you're still in bed. And when we talk about being able to heat...
Wouldn't it be nice if the room was warm when you got out of bed in the morning?
Of course.
Or maybe you set it for an hour before you go into that room.
But that's the point.
Maybe you're going to spend the evening in the living room.
That's the beauty
or maybe you're going to spend the evening in your bedroom. I mean, why are you turning up the thermostat on the whole house?
Yes.
When most of us are living in 1 or 2 rooms.
Right.
This is so easy. I could even move this around the house.
Yep.
If I decided I was going to take this to my bedroom, or, oh, it looks like the company's here. Oh, maybe we've got someone sleeping over in the basement. Or maybe the kids are going to have a game night downstairs and have a little slumber party with the kids.
They're 10.5 pounds.
10 pounds.
10.5 pounds, 22.5 inches tall, 15 inches wide, and 11 inches deep. So a very small footprint for a tremendous amount of area that it's going to heat. If you or someone that you love is in a building where you don't control the heat, maybe you're in an older apartment, a walk-up, what have you. I spent 7 years in New York City. I know you lived in New York City for a little while, Sarah. You now are in control. Perhaps you're going back to the office now, and the boss likes to keep it cold. You can have this near your workspace.
You could actually put that in your cubicle and no one would know.
Absolutely. You'd be the most popular cubicle in the entire office. Thank you so much for shopping with us. We worked very hard on bringing this to HSN and HSN only. This is a world-class brand. Warm Living has been doing this for now 3 out of the last 4 years in a row. We didn't do it last year. This is not a supply chain issue. These units are in the warehouse. They're all brand new, and they're going to ship to you first thing in the morning, or they're going to ship to someone that you love first thing in the morning.
You guys just forgot to do one thing. Everyone else is raising your prices.
Well, yeah. I'm just thinking about
that.
Like what?
This is the same price.
Can anybody name anything that is the same price?
It was in 2019.
It was in 2019. Like,
same
okay,
price.
A house? No. Cars? No. Gas? No. Eggs? No. But this is the same price. It's a real point of pride for all of us at Warm Living.
Carrie, how about some rapid fire questions?
Please, let's do it.
And I'll give everyone a quick update on the colors. These are going very, very quickly. Colors sell out by morning. Black, gray. I think black is our most popular so far.
This one's still most popular?
Remember, you can adjust the flame, you can adjust the temperature, you can have just the flame without the heat, and you can have just the heat without the flame. So you can really customize this. The gray is very popular. We have the copper. We have the fabulous red.
Ooh, the red
and I think the teal is the most limited. The teal is the most limited.
Yep, teal sold out
you see
2 years ago first.
Extra light here because that means we have the heater on.
Yep.
If you are looking at one of the samples we have out here without the light on top, it just means we have just the flames on without the heat, just to show you the two different ways that it looks. There is a 6-foot cord. Does it plug into a traditional outlet?
Traditional outlet is fine, yes.
1,500 watts?
That's right, 1,500 watts on full speed, and that's 3,400 BTUs. I mean, that's pretty amazing. 5,100 BTUs, and at 1,000, it's 3,400 BTUs on low.
That's
High
right.
is 1,500 watts, low is 1,000 watts. That's 5,000 BTUs and 3,400 BTUs. Congratulations, thanks so much for shopping with us. I hope you enjoyed as much as my dad
Mary
does.
says, can you put a plant on the top?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't put a plant on the top.
Sure.
I mean, it's cool to the touch, but I just wouldn't put a plant on the top.
I would put some stockings, maybe a few little holiday decorations.
You could put a fake plant on the top.
Yeah, or maybe some candles. We've got some great candles coming up. We're going to get to all of your questions. Thank you so much for shopping with us. We are very, very busy. Carrie's going to stick around. Let's do it again next hour.
I'll see you right here.
Okay. Hey. We love all kinds of warm and cozy gifts tonight. And to go with your amazing Warm Living Deluxe infrared stove heater, we've got a fabulous 50% off price on the Air Purifier. Check this baby out. As small and portable as our infrared heater is, this is also incredibly convenient. It's about the size of a dinner plate, and it's a personal air purifier for your desk, for your mantle, for your kitchen counter, for your home office. It's a true HEPA filter, and it's 50% off. It's an amazing buy. First time this year, we've got all the 4 colors back in stock, and that is a huge customer pick with rave reviews. So again, thank you for hanging out with us. We will have a heated pillow coming up next, and stick around. We've got pumpkins, we've got warm and cozy throws, and so much more right after this.
At HSN, we love our crafters. So we're bringing you top-rated picks crafters love.
It was so easy to use.
Plus, experts will share their top tips. Join us on our next craft event on HSN.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
My name is Sarah. It's so nice to be back with all of you. It's been an adventure in the Tampa Bay area this last week, and I'm just absolutely thrilled to be taking you shopping tonight. So come on in. I want you to see my new best friend. My new best friend is a pillow, and it's a pillow with heat. And it's a pillow that I can hug and cuddle and relieve and warm and soothe my tired, achy muscles. This is a pillow that can be your new best friend. I want you to check this out. It is brand new. It is quilted. It is about the size of a person. So it's the next best thing to sleeping with your best friend. It's about 5 feet in length, and you can adjust the heat levels. It's got a quilted, removable, washable cover, and we've got these really great fun colors to choose from. And you know what? It's gonna warm up your bed before you even get in. Isn't that the worst part, right? You get into your bed at night and you just have to shiver and shake for about 10 to 15 minutes until you and the covers and the sheets and the blankets get all warm and toasty. Now, this is gonna warm the bed for you before you even get in. It's pretty amazing. We have the taupe, we have the gray, we have the navy, we have Ellen Bunner in the house from Warm and Cozy for many, many years, our home and wonderful lifestyle expert.
Good to see you. Good to see you too.
I totally want this pillow.
Oh my gosh, I do too. You know, Warm and Cozy is exclusive here at HSN, and we're known for our soft fabrications, right? Our blankets, that's how the whole line started. But then we started adding things like soft, subtle heat that you can control to some of these items, and they have been some of our most popular. So right here, I want you to look at this pillow. It's 55.5 inches long, 20 inches in depth, and it is covered in a quilted, soft, micro plush cover. But on each one of them, and I want you to feel the navy one. Sarah, because each one of them comes with a detachable heating element, meaning that you can set this not just off and on, you can set this from 1 to 6 heat settings. So like Sarah said, maybe your bed is chilly, you wanna preheat it. I would put it on 6, lay it on the bed right where you're gonna lay, and then when you get into bed, you have a pre-warmed bed. This is an auto shut off, and best part, you can remove the whole heating element and machine wash the cover.
Wow, so you don't have to have the heating element on.
Exactly.
So you can really use this 365 days out of the year. This is the first airing. I would not be surprised if this goes very, very quickly. Whether you're already thinking of holiday gifts, anything that's warm, anything that's cozy, anything that you can cuddle with, sleep with, anything that would bring a little relief, you know, after a long, stressful day, I think this would make the most amazing gift. But I really hope, first and foremost, you give it to yourself.
Oh my gosh, for
Because
sure.
you work long, hard days, and I think this would be an absolute game changer. I've lived in all the cold states in the country.
Right?
I think I'm kind of an expert on cold,
I was gonna say,
Ellen.
yes. You are a go-to on that. You and Shannon Smith.
Been in New York,
been
in Minnesota. Minnesota is not warm. It's beautiful. It's only warm about 6 days out of the year. Okay, maybe 6 weeks. But I will tell you that there are long, cold winters. If you're in the Northeast, oh my gosh, New York City. I just felt like the wind was always coming right through those old window panes, right? My radiator was like shaking and, you know, rattling at night.
There was nothing
like getting into a bed that was cold.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
Waiting and waiting to warm up so you could finally fall asleep.
It's so true. And you know, it's funny because, you know, you think about when it is cold, the bed is the worst place to be cold.
Yes.
Now, and here's the thing I'm impressed with this about is, first of all, we have sold a ton of body pillows. People love sleeping with a body pillow because you can see at 55 inches, I'm 5'1.5". You can see how this really is a full body pillow. So if you wanna sleep, a lot of people like, if you're a side sleeper, you wanna put your leg, wrap around, you can really get great hip alignment that way. You can snuggle with this, but I also love it like this. And you can see, we have these across the back of the bed. Now, Sarah, I have actually turned the blue one on and I want you to feel it. And I wanna see your face when you do because it is incredible. I'm ready for this. Ready? Okay. Did you feel it?
I'm getting ready.
Is that not incredible? It's a soft, subtle heat, and with 6 heat settings, you can really customize it. So maybe your partner doesn't want to sleep with like a heated blanket or something on the bed. This is something that can be totally yours. Heating your whole body, right next, right?
Yes, I would actually put it in between us.
Yes.
Because sometimes you do the cuddle, and they're like, you're making me so hot, right?
Yes.
They're always like overheating, you're always freezing. At least that's my experience. That way I could have the temperature just the way I want it. He can stay on his side of the bed, I can stay on mine, everyone's happy. This is a long and happy marriage. This is a long and happy marriage pillow.
It really is.
You don't need a therapist, you just need the right pillow.
Well, you do, and you know, the nice thing about this is when the weather cools off, when it warms up again, you can just use this without the heating element, which I love. But I think, you know, I find that our warm and cozy throws and things that are heated, I like to use even at the end of a long day, maybe sometimes just on your feet or on the back of your neck or on the lumbar area. You've just had a long day. We've been picking up a lot of debris the last few days, and I'm sore in places that I didn't think I could be sore in.
I can only imagine.
So something like this.
Oh, that feels good.
That's what I love, is this
I would put
idea.
this on the couch.
Put it on the couch, put it in your favorite chair. You can see when you get all this heat at your back, or, you know, if you want to wrap it around your waist,
okay,
or at the back of your neck.
Why is this only $49? Okay. Now I have to say, because we sell like a neck pillow for $49.
We sell body pillows for this price that aren't heated. And the thing that you're getting with this, the cover alone is velvety soft. It's our micro plush. And what I really like about it, you can see it's quilted. There's actually fill to the cover. On the back, you can see it has a snap in place cover. So you can actually take this cover off, machine wash it, air dry it. And then you get the fill as well. You also get the fact that this isn't just 3 heat settings. This comes with 6 different heat settings. A safe auto shut off. So if you fall asleep with this, it'll give you that safety shut off. And the fact that you can remove this and wash this.
I'm melting.
It's like...
Is there anything better?
It's like a bowl of oatmeal, right?
Yes.
It's like...
It's like someone gave you a cup of hot chocolate and you're sitting in front of those warm and cozy stove heaters and you're just melting because heat, there's something about it. It just instantly helps relieve that tension. It makes you feel so relaxed. If you are always a little bit chilled like I am in the winter, I just feel like all my muscles are kind of tense, right? You're always shivering, your shoulders are hunched, you're braced against the cold. Every time you go outside, you're like, my hands, my head, maybe it's your toes, right? When you feel the warm and cozy heat of this pillow, you can finally relax. You can finally go to sleep. You can finally unwind. This is long enough, by the way. You could sit next to me.
I was going to say, this will cover,
so maybe there's 2 of you on the bed. I mean, maybe you don't even fall asleep with it, but you use it to unwind at night.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
It feels so good. And I even think about, like you said, your sofa, just having this along the back area so you get that heat. It's soft, subtle heat. It is just like that relaxing, soothing, put you at ease. I think about when it's really cold and you come in after a long day at work.
Yes.
And the first thing you want to do is just get warm. You want to just settle. This is going to be like your favorite go-to, your best friend. And this is one of those gifts. If you know someone who's always cold, or I think of my daughter in college. I mean, she
great for a dorm.
Oh my gosh, because a lot of times you cannot control the heat where you are, or maybe you have, we always in our old house, we had the one cold bedroom, right?
Yes.
It never got warm. This is heat that you get, that soft, subtle heat. You can control it. You're gonna get that edge-to-edge comfort. Here's the other thing, it's light in weight. You really don't feel the wires. I've noticed that with our warm and cozy blankets and throws as well. We use ultra thin wires and they run throughout and then they're buried in that soft fill as well as the plushness on the outside. I would tell you, I did a little price comparison before I came on. Just go online and look at heated body pillows. It's really crazy.
Yeah, they're expensive.
They're expensive.
I mean, heated blankets, anything with heat can be very prohibitive, especially over the holidays. I think you're getting a lot and you're not spending a lot.
Right.
I mean, this is not a small pillow. This is a giant, almost life-size pillow. This is like 5 feet long and nearly 2 feet wide and about 8 inches deep. It's super plush, it's super soft, it's silky smooth. The cover is removable, it's washable. So, you know, if God forbid you spill or drool, you know,
yeah, that did come up.
That happens.
That does happen,
that can happen,
especially when
right?
you're this comfortable. And like you said, if you sleep with a partner, you can see this will go the length of the bed. Great for, maybe it's an air mattress or a fold-out sofa. You have company, you're putting them in the basement, you know, for extra space at Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Something like this, but I think this is, you know,
Put it in your bed before you get in it.
Yes.
Could you turn it
Preheat
on
your
and
bed.
put it under your
Exactly.
blankies?
Turn it on, put it on the bed, right where you're gonna lay. Go brush your teeth, get your PJs on, and come back to pre-warmed sheets.
Do you want to hear a funny story?
Oh, I would love to.
This is a true story.
This feels so good, by the way.
I'm just so relaxed
The blue
now.
one I turned on. I think I have it on 5.
Is there wine included? This is a true story. A hotel in England hired professional bed warmers, people that would go into your room at night and warm your bed before you got in it.
I bet this is less expensive than that.
It didn't last very long. I think people are a little skeeved out by a stranger sleeping in their bed before they got in at night.
I think I'd
But
rather
I
have
love
the
the
pillow.
concept. This is
I
a
like
much better
this
idea.
is a much better idea for sure. It's
And
like,
you can use it night after night, and it's yours. You don't have to share. I would love it for the guest room. It would be a wonderful way to just make someone feel really welcome.
oh my gosh. Did I mention we have 2 reviews on this? They're both perfect 5-star.
Ah.
This is going to
And
be
you're seeing
everybody's
the
new
first
best friend.
presentation.
This
Gray's
is
very
it, brand
popular.
new.
Taupe or the navy. We're going to have more with Ellen Bunner next hour. We're going to have pumpkin pillows. And we're going to have a warm and cozy throw that glows in the dark. It's like a little nightlight security blanket for the kids. That's really cute.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you next
I
hour.
don't know. I might be right here. This is amazing.
She
Feels
might
so
not
good.
move, and I might have to, unfortunately. But I will tell you, what you don't want to miss out on is our warm and cozy heat that you're getting from the infrared stove heater from Warm Living. We have an exclusive. We have one of the best values we've ever offered. We have new updated features. We have a digital remote control anywhere between 50 and 90 degrees. You can also adjust the flame, so they have this wonderful warmth and ambiance. They have the romance. So whether you're looking to heat up a bedroom, a kitchen area, a living area, don't turn up the thermostat on the entire house when you can just add heat to the room that you are in. You're going to love that. You're going to love the versatility. Okay, another great offer coming your way from Pure Enrichment. This is the Pure Zone HEPA Air Purifier. So if you are breathing in the air inside, do you know the air indoors is more polluted than the air outdoors? Well, it's true, because there is dust, there is pollen, there is dander, there is smoke, there is mold spores, there's VOCs, there's odors in the air. We can now purify the air that's in your personal space with one of the most compact, one of the most portable, and one of the most darling little air purifiers you've ever seen. And the best part is, it still has the HEPA purification system. That is the gold standard. That's like the best of the best. If you're going to buy any air purifier, get one with the filtration system. This one also the odor reducing filter, so 2 levels of filtration. Today, it's 50% off. This is a $99 air purifier. We've got it at 50% off. And for the first time in ages, we have all 4 colors. So come on in, pick your favorite color. We've got the white. We've got it for you in, I think we're calling this one the graphite. We have red, and we have gray, which is a very light gray. The filter is included. We have additional filters if you want to add those to your order. But let me tell you, it's going to last a very, very, very long time. These have sold out every single time they're on air. They are also one of our most highly rated air purifiers in our entire collection. Hundreds and hundreds of rave reviews. Megan Clemente is here to come on in. How you doing, darling?
I'm so good.
Isn't it warm in here? It's warm from the heater, it's warm from the pillows, and now we can also purify the air.
We can breathe a little easier.
We're never gonna leave the studio.
Ever. I'm really jealous. I actually want that pillow really bad. But in the meantime, I have this in my home. I am a massive fan of the Pure Enrichment brand, and it's because what they have done is they've taken the things that are usually kind of industrial looking, and we want to have them, but typically they're too expensive. They've made them affordable, and they've made them beautiful, so they fit into the aesthetics of our home. This is our Pure Zone Halo. I love the fact that it has this beautiful spherical design. I love that it's a little sexy on the side with this hourglass figure, which is very, you just don't expect it, right? But you're gonna see this at all angles when you have it in your home, so it should look good at every angle. But here's the kicker. It's more than just decor. This is going to be how you scrub the air clean. When we talk about having particulates in the air and we're breathing and maybe, you know, we have that scratchy nose, we're just not feeling quite right, we're not getting the best sleep, and we're wondering what are things that we can do that are more holistic to make ourselves possibly feel better. It might come down just to the air you're breathing. And if you have the ability to scrub the air clean, you won't be inhaling those particulates. And with True HEPA, we're able to annihilate 99.97% of all the particulates in the air down to 0.3 microns. We're talking dust, we're talking dander, we're talking living microorganisms like mold spores. I don't want those in my lungs. Sarah, do you want those in your lungs?
No thanks, especially when you see that they can wreak havoc, whether you're someone who's really sensitive to some of these particulates floating through the air. Look at the standard that you get with the HEPA filtration system.
Right, and notice the fact that red line, invisible. So these are things that we can't see. You know, there are plenty of strands of hair on my floor in my bathroom that my husband likes to complain about, but he doesn't see the pollen, he doesn't see the dust, he doesn't see the dander, he doesn't see possible smoke or VOCs. These are things we can't see with our eyes. So if we don't have a true HEPA system scrubbing the air for us, our lungs are doing the work. And with Pure Zone Halo, you're gonna get a 2-in-1 filtration system. So when you look at our filters, you're gonna see that you're gonna have two. The first one is the black one. That's the activated carbon filter. That's what's able to capture the smell. So if you don't want to smell broccoli the next morning, if you don't want to, you know, smell tuna fish next door in the cubicle next to you, if you want to get rid of the VOCs in your home, all of that is going to be captured in the black filter. The air will continue through to the white filter. That's the true HEPA. Not HEPA-like, not HEPA-tech. We are capturing down to 0.3 microns. We're getting those things out of the air so that you don't have to breathe them in. And then the air, the fresh air, is getting expelled through the top of the device. So this is one of those things, it's just not on the market. You don't have something that's beautiful. You don't have a filtration system that utilizes coming in from the front instead of the back. That's a big bonus because you think about all the different purifiers that you want to put them in the corner of the room or over by a wall. But when you do that, you block the air going into the unit. So it can't actually clean all the air. Because it's taking in the air through the fronts, and it's easy access to all the air in the room. This is our Goldilocks size. It's for 100 square feet. That's like a 10-foot by 10-foot space. So you're going to clean the air or scrub the air every 14 minutes. That's 4 times every hour.
So this is great for like a bedroom.
Yes.
This is great for a laundry room. This is great for a kitchen area. This is great for an office room. You know, maybe you're working at home more than you were 2 years ago. A lot of us are. What kind of air are you breathing in? Maybe it isn't your office environment. Maybe you do want to take this to work. Maybe there is smoke from a neighboring office that's coming your way, or maybe there is odors, or maybe you are just concerned about everything that's around you. Clean the air that's in your personal space. There's never been a better time, and I think we've never thought more about the air that we breathe than we have over the last few years. If you love the idea of just taking that extra step or taking that wonderful purification to the HEPA level, this is the perfect solution. It's the perfect size. And let me tell you, if you have room for a dinner plate, you have room for this air purifier. I've never seen an air purifier this powerful, but also this compact. So look at the size. It's about 10 inches in diameter. That's about the size of a classic dinner plate. And then front to back, it's about 7 inches. So 10 inches by 7 inches. The air is on. You wouldn't know it because it's so
All four of them are on right now, which is crazy.
You could have a baby sleeping. I have pets in my home. I feel like I have to run air purifiers constantly for the odors, for the pet dander, for the pet hair, for all the little, you know, things that they bring in and out of the house every day. This is great for pets. This is great if you're a terrible cook like me, and you tend to burn things.
Me too.
Whether it's salmon or toast, I can guarantee you there's always odors lingering when I'm anywhere near the kitchen. This is great for a kitchen area, maybe a little home office, or maybe you
about dorms, apartments.
That's a great idea.
Anywhere
for a
where
dorm.
you can't control the air conditioning. In your home, you can control it, but in apartments, you can't. Dorms, you can't do it for assisted livings. I take this in my suitcase because I don't go anywhere more than one night, so if I bring a standard suitcase, that fits right in there. So you're going to be able to use it. And again, it even captures living microorganisms like mold spores. If you see the dirty filter that's over there, I didn't make this to be something flashy for today. That came out of my son's room. You know, we've been Skyping, so we've been just using this in our house. I'll open it up, and it's embarrassing because it's the perfect example, because this is what is being captured in my 7-year-old's room. That is just dust. Dust that, by the way, I don't have to dust myself, and is not falling on the floor, which my kids are rolling around it, because the Pure HEPA system, the Pure Zone Halo, is capturing it on my behalf.
Amazing.
And my son is breathing better because he's not inhaling that as he's sleeping all night long.
Because if you don't have an air purifier on, what is filtering the air? Think about it. It's your lungs. Your lungs are doing the work. This will help your lungs out. Just take that one extra step to place your order. This is one of the best times we have ever had on this air purifier. This is one of the best prices we've ever offered. And I love the idea that you're getting that gold standard, you're getting that HEPA level of filtration, but you're getting it at 50% off. Now there's another item I want you to consider, because we do have the additional filters available, and they're really affordable. Now you may not need that additional filter for 6 months, you might not need it for a year, you might not even need it for 2 years, because this will last 4,000 hours. It will tell you when your filter needs to be replaced, so don't put it in any earlier than you need to. But if you want to grab that extra filter, and it already is the HEPA filter with that first layer of the carbon filter for the odors, so it's like a 2-in-1. You don't need to buy 2 filters, you only buy one. It's 079613. Maybe get 1 or 2. That way you have a couple ready to go. It comes with the filter already in. So I just want to make that available for you, for those of you that are pretty intelligent, savvy shoppers. I always like to buy the filters when I buy the item. So 6 months or a year later, not trying to figure out, now wait, how do I order the matching filters? Do it right now. Oh, and they're also on auto ship. So you could put the filter on auto ship. That way it automatically sends you a new filter at your scheduled convenience. Maybe it's 6 months from now, maybe it's 8 months from now, but it's a nice time to set that aside. While we have these 4 colors in stock, do not wait. $16.66. By the way, if you buy one more item today, and you get your maybe total order to $75 or more, you're getting free shipping. Maybe you bought the infrared stove heater, our today's special, then you will receive free shipping on this as well. Any total order of $75 or more, you're gonna qualify for free shipping and handling. So I love to point that out, because I like free shipping as much as the rest of you. So it's a wonderful time just to really think, what do I need for the winter season? That's when we go indoors, Megan.
Yes.
And we close the windows. I used to seal the windows. I used to put plastic over the windows, like anything to keep out the cold air.
But you're still opening the door.
That's right.
And when you open the door, the allergies come in with you. So all we do is we lock the allergies in our home, and we're like, why do we still not feel quite right? It's because they're stuck in the house. By having your Pure Zone Halo, we're gonna be able to actually get those allergens out of here. We're gonna get the dander, we're gonna get the dust. If you have an animal, trust me, this will be able to capture the hair and the dander that's coming off of them. This is gonna be able to work in a 100 square foot room. So what does that mean to you? Do you have a 10-foot by 10-foot space? That is a typical bathroom, a typical bedroom, your guest rooms, maybe a play space, a room for the baby, like a nursery, your office space. This is literally the Goldilocks size that can go absolutely anywhere, and it's gonna clean the air every 14 minutes. That's 4 times every hour. We have never had 4 colors before.
That's nice.
The red, we actually had this last holiday season. It sold out so quickly. Today's the first time we've had it back in an entire year. And then the light gray we just got this summer, and it sold out fast. So this weekend we finally have all 4 colors. But you know what? We haven't seen it in action. Is our smoke machine working?
You tell me. You want to set it up?
Let's see. We're just going to do a little this.
Let's actually show it to you in the mode that you would want it in, which is on high with that HEPA filtration, because we can talk about it, but you just need to see it, right? Because we can't see the air. We can only see the air when we put smoke in the air. So what we do is we're gonna fill this cubicle. As you can see, we filled it with the fog, with the smoke, and then you see how quickly the air purifier pulled it right out of the air. Let's do it again, Megan.
Yeah.
So in case you're just tuning in, this is an air purifier at its very best. It works very quickly. We're gonna fill that cubicle with some foggy and kind of smoky air, and then we're gonna pull it back out again. So that's the benefit of getting the Pure Enrichment Halo HEPA Air Purifier. So all you have to do is pick your color. We have it in the white. We have this color we're calling graphite, which is like sort of a dark gray color. It's almost black. And then we have it in the red. Red is the most limited now. We have 200 left in the red. So this might be your last chance to order that red. And then of course that beautiful gray, which is a lighter shade. I want you to see the controls across the top. And if you can point those out to everyone, Megan, because that's super easy, big buttons that you can activate at home.
So I love that the controls are really easy to use. It's a simple touch. So even if you just, you know, put your hand across here, you'll notice that they were changing whether it be the light or the color, because this is not like if you have arthritis or dexterity issues, it is a simple little tap and it's off and it's on. We can do a brighter light, or we can actually have the light turn off, a low, medium, or high fan speed, and then our 2, 4, and 8 hours. We have our filter here, and actually our smoke machine is ready to go now.
Oh yeah,
I needed to warm up a little bit, but when you guys are ready, I'm ready to pull the trigger. But what you're seeing is how easy this works, and the little grates that you see on top, that's the output, so it's gonna come straight up. All right, so now I'm gonna load this back up again. You can see that it's totally clear back here. We're gonna give it about 5 seconds or so to really build up.
Yeah.
And you can see all that smoke moving around. Now, smoke, as you know, is one of the hardest particulates. If you have a smoker in the home, you know that it is a smell. You smell it the moment you walk in. So it's really hard to get out, and true HEPA is actually able to capture it. So this is a really big deal, the fact that we can capture down to 0.3 microns, because HEPA-like and HEPA-Tech don't go down to 0.3. They can't capture smoke. So that's why we're always talking about this being the gold standard, is the true HEPA filtration. It's gonna get the dust and the dander, the nasty smells, everything you want out of your home, it's gonna be able to do it. And as Sarah said, it's doing it with a filter system, but it's 2 filters, right? So we're getting the activated carbon filter, and we're also getting the true HEPA filter, but it's only one piece. Pure Enrichment knows what their customers want because they listen to their customers. They want beauty, they want purpose, and they want easeability. So the fact that we only have to replace one thing, which is really 2 important things in this process, is a big deal. It saves us money, it saves us time, saves us confusion too. Like, oh, the light's on, what do I replace now? No, you replace one thing, and you only have to replace it every 4,300 hours.
And if you're only using it for a few hours a day, that means this filter could last a very long time.
Yes.
Be sure to add the additional filter if necessary. I'll give you that item number one more time. Just have that on standby, 716285. But that's a really affordable price on a HEPA filter. This is a really affordable price on a HEPA air purifier. If you just search HEPA air purifiers, you're not gonna find them under $50. They're just really hard to come by. They're not gonna be this powerful. They're not gonna be this lightweight, this compact, this beautiful, this cute. You don't have to set a whole side of the room aside and say, now I'm going to put my towering air purifier. Now I have to put this big ugly thing with a grill and a cord in front of the television or right by the couch or right next to my easy chair. put it on a table, put it on your bedside table, put it on a mantelpiece, put it maybe right next to your office, you know, in your desk at work, or put it in a dorm room. But whatever you do, you have to order yours right now. They have never been seen this season with all 4 colors at 50% off until this weekend. So here's a quick update. We do have the white, we have the graphite. I think it's the red that's gonna sell out next. We're down to about 200 or so remaining in the red. We also have it in that beautiful light gray. They're very quiet. In fact, Megan and I are gonna be quiet just for a moment. All 4 of these are running. See if you can hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
Practically nothing. So this is great while the baby is sleeping. If you're thinking about the kids' rooms, if you're thinking about maybe near a pet bed, or maybe just to keep it running while you have other things on, like a television, or maybe you've got your ear pods on, there's nothing to disturb you. This is a fabulous way to get a HEPA air purifier at a really low price. The other feature I love, Megan, is that you can have the air purifier on in a night mode.
Yes.
So the air purifier is working, but the lights go off, the lights go dark. So it won't add any extra ambient lighting to the room, which can be kind of distracting if you're trying to sleep. So jump right in. We're nearly out of time, and I can't wait for you to get yours. I know they're gonna go fast. 740557 is your item number. We can place your order online, hsn.com, or hold up your phone to that little QR code. That's that funny little design you see on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. It automatically takes you not to a restaurant menu, but actually to the HSN website. I mean, that's how I order my food these days. I don't know about you.
Yeah, pretty much everything nowadays, right?
Everything's on a QR code.
And hsn.com, please read the reviews. This is a product customer pick, has over 360 5-star reviews.
Amazing.
And on the website, you'll actually be able to see our warranty. Incredible warranty, so you know this is gonna work with you season after season. We have your back.
Thanks, Megan. Rave reviews, who's your customer pick? You can't go wrong. Check out our weekly deal drops, because you know what? They just dropped. I don't even